Welcome back to This Is Pick,
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
and we're going to be talking about an NFL game, which is the Cowboys and Jags.
Yes, sir.
They got the Jags favored by 3, and I think the Jags will win this game, man. This Cowboys team has just kind of been a circus
Right.
most of the season. Dak Prescott hasn't been playing great. Jason Garrett has been just a clapper, and he's just nothing seems like they're working in the play calling. Hasn't been doing much. Defense has been really good. They've been the top 5.
That's been
defense.
their highlight.
And they've been keeping them in these games.
Yes.
But it's not fully on Dak, but he's been struggling.
Yes.
He's like does these weird things. He makes mistakes that he shouldn't make,
Right.
but he makes some plays that he does, and it's a really good indicator at times. But then he just makes these weird, goofus plays that doesn't make any sense. And
Yeah, we were watching tape, and so he goes back and about to pass, and he's looking his receivers up, and this side of the gap was closed, but he had a gap right here. He could run out. I wouldn't necessarily say just he could have ran because there's a linebacker there, but he could have got in that pocket, looked for a receiver, gave himself some time, but stayed in that pocket, ended up running backwards, and then the defenders just go chase him, and then he gets sacked and loses like 7 or 8 yards when he could have easily just took that gap, gave him some time, and even if there wasn't anything, could at least throw him away. Not took that big sack, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, he made some goofus plays, man. But go ahead.
the receivers are not helping him.
No, not at all.
Not getting separation, so it's really been a rough year for Cowboys fans. I can definitely realize that for them. I'm a Rams fan, so I've been having a great year, but that's besides the point.
Shut up.
That's besides the point. But yeah, I think Jags win this game just because Cowboys can't do enough on offense.
Yeah.
I think this will be a close game because I think Cowboys defense will keep them in the game, but I think Blake Bortles is going to make a couple plays. He's not going to play as bad as he did last week. And I think they're going to get this running game going a little bit. They're signing Jamal Charles, so I think he's going to get a few carries.
Yeah.
And I think Yeldon's have a better game.
He actually haven't been playing that bad.
But he's been okay. They need to get D.D. Westbrook involved more. I don't understand why they're not throwing him to him
Best
enough.
receiver.
And I think that defense is going to be really good. So if they can shut down Zeke and make Dak Prescott beat him, which I say that a lot, and a lot of people say that a lot, but I mean, if they take their strength away, then at the end of the day, if you can beat them with your weakness, then I mean, you got to tip your cap, and I mean that's a great job. But that's what teams do in sports, especially in football, is try to take your strength away. And I think they're gonna do those things. That's why I think Jags are gonna win this game. Yeah. And players of the game for Jags is gonna be Miles Jack. He's been pretty solid this year. And player of the game for me on the Cowboys side is actually gonna be Smith, their linebacker.
Yeah. Calvin Smith. Yeah, he's a monster, man. He's coming into his own. Yeah, man.
Jalen Smith, yeah.
Jalen Smith, sorry. Yeah, man. My pick is going to be the Jaguars as well, man. I just think defensive-wise, they're just going to overwhelm that Dallas offense. Yeah, man. That Dallas offense has just been struggling. This is the thing about Dallas and their fans and what these fans expect. I guess what should I say, or should I say out of them is they expect their quarterbacks just to be the greatest thing ever. And, they gave Tony Romo a lot of flack, even though I thought he was pretty good. Yes, there's a lot of moments in play that he could have took you guys further in the playoffs, but, things happen, you know what I mean? I think he was still a solid quarterback, and you guys kind of threw him in the dumpster a lot of the times. And I get that with Dak. He's not playing well. I'll give you guys that, but it ain't all on him, and that's the way it just feels like when Dallas fans, they just kind of pick on one player and don't blame the rest of the team. I mean, you really don't have nobody to throw to. On paper and by name, Allen Hurns is their best receiver, but he really hasn't been a good receiver ever since his injury. So really their best receiver is a little short guy named Cole Beasley.
That raps a lot.
Yeah, but raps a lot and catches weird passes like last year behind his back. But yeah, man, he's their best guy, and he's not no tall. I'm gonna go get it, receiver. He's just this little slot corner receiver. So, and their tight end, they don't have a really established tight end. Jason Wynn's gone.
Rico Gathers is playing, but he's so inexperienced that really raw.
And I think once he gets acclimated with his team and gets used to their playbook and stuff, I think he could actually be a pretty good talent for him. But yeah, right now he's just inexperienced, and Ezekiel Elliott hasn't been Ezekiel Elliott, and that makes sense because he's been dominant so long that these teams are going to pack the line and come get this guy. And that's the thing about Dak too. He hasn't been really throwing the ball down the field, so. Offense has been struggling for you guys, but man, I guess if there's one thing you guys can hang your hat on for this season, is that defense. That defense is really carrying you guys, and if you guys do make it anywhere close to the playoffs, it's going to be because of that defense. I promise you that. Not unless this offense literally 360s for you guys. That's the only way I can see you guys. Your offense dragging you got your defense there. That's the only way I can see that. But right now, this defense is too much, man. But I just don't think, like I said, I just don't think they're going to get this victory. I think this Jag defense is going to harass Dak too much, make a lot of mistakes. I think they're going to crash down on Zeke, eat him alive, and Jags are going to get enough points on offense because I think they're going to struggle too because I think that Cowboys defense is going to do their job and doing what they've been doing. And but I think the Jags will score enough points to get this victory for them. My player of the game for the Jaguars is going to be D.D. Westbrook if Bortles wants to decide to give him the ball, because he could be really talented. Each game that we've seen of his, and he's catching ball and getting rack yards. He's doing his job. So
they just need to give him more targets.
Yeah, just give him a chance, man. Yeah, because he's a really talented receiver, man.
When he gets talent, when he gets targets, I mean, he's been playing really well this year, and when he doesn't get that many targets, it's been kind of.
They've been okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Keelan Cole's I would say a talented, athletic receiver, but he doesn't come in the clutch all the time. And D's made some really clutch plays. So yeah, man, get that man the ball. My player of the game for Dallas though is going to be DeMarcus Lawrence. He's been having a really great season. I think he's up there in the sack leader. I think he might be number 1 or somewhere in that range of. I know he's at least top 5. So. I think DeMarcus Lawrence is going to eat, man, and get to that man Bortles and harass T.J. Yeldon. So, yeah, man, I think Jags pulled out by a close one.
Yeah, this defense for Cowboys has been really elite. Kind of surprised me a little bit. I thought they were going to be good, but they've been really good.
I didn't think they were going to be that good. Yeah.
Jalen Smith has been amazing. Van Der Esch has been pretty good. A lot of people thought he was not a good pick, and I was kind of one of them, but he fits the scheme, so. Yeah. I think we kind of didn't know who he was, kind of a bit of our criticism about him. But he's super athletic, and that fits that Tampa 2 scheme they run. Byron Jones has been really good. He's been a top flat corner this year, and I'm going to be looking at him and see if he can play really well this next game, because he kind of struggled a little bit against Hopkins. So
Hopkins is a beast, though.
So true. I want to see if he can shut down these receivers for Jags. Marcus Lawrence has been really good, so I think it's going to be really up to that offense. If the offense can get some plays together and make a score on a couple of drives, then I think to win this game. But if Dak's turning the ball over and Zeke's not doing anything, then I don't think Cowboys win this game.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them to win this game regardless. Like I said, I just don't think they have enough weapons against that really scary defense.
Yeah. All right, well, that's all I got to say about this game.
That'll do it for me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, we love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions, and we'll see you on the next one.